They did not just film D-Day, they almost recreated it. In 1962, Hollywood tried something insane, rebuilding the largest invasion in human history using real soldiers, real weapons, and real beaches. No CGI, no green screens, just chaos. Welcome to Movixa, and these are 10 weird shocking facts about The Longest Day. Fact 1. The most expensive black and white film ever. The Longest Day cost $7.75 million in 1962, nearly $80 today. And this was not money spent on visual tricks. It paid for real tanks, real planes, and real naval ships borrowed from the British and French militaries. Locals in Normandy reportedly panicked, thinking another invasion had begun. Despite being black and white, the scale dwarfed most color films of its era, proving realism could overpower spectacle. Fact 2. 3 directors ran one battlefield. Most movies struggle with one director. This film had 3. Ken Anakin handled British and French scenes. Andrew Martin led the American invasion, and Bernhard Wicki, a German director, filmed the Axis perspective. They shot simultaneously across Europe, often destroying each other's sets by accident. It was filmmaking by controlled chaos, and somehow, the final cut worked. Fact 3. Real soldiers were the extras. Instead of actors pretending to be troops, over 750 real active duty soldiers were used. They did not need training. Their movements, running, reloading, diving, were instinctive. Even between takes, they followed military discipline, ate in mess lines, and saluted officers. The result? A movie where the difference between acting and memory completely disappears. Fact 4. Shot on the actual D-Day beaches. This was not a replica. They filmed on the real Normandy beaches. Old bunkers were reopened. Rusted gun nests became camera positions. Shrapnel still lay buried in the sand. Local families watched soldiers storm the shore again, some crying as they recognized places where they once hid in 1944. Few films have ever been this historically haunted. Fact 5. The most stacked cast in war movie history. The cast list feels like a Hollywood roll call. John Wayne, Henry Fonda, Robert Mitchum, Richard Burton, Sean Connery, and over 40 international stars. Some appeared for only seconds. That was intentional. No single actor was allowed to dominate. The invasion itself was the star, just like real war. Fact 6. One actor reenacted his own war. Richard Todd did not just play a paratrooper, he actually was one. In 1944, he jumped into Normandy during the real D-Day assault. 18 years later, he reenacted the same mission on the same ground. He corrected details from memory, where men landed, how they moved, when they fired. It's one of the eeriest moments in cinema history. Fact 7. The Omaha Beach Mutiny. During the Omaha Beach scene, extras refused to enter the water. The Atlantic was freezing, the waves were violent, and hypothermia was real. Then Robert Mitchum ran into the surf himself in character, shouting orders. Cameras rolled. The fear you see on screen is not acting. It's real hesitation turning into momentum, and it made the scene legendary. Fact 8. Only 5% of the footage made the final cut. The production shot 66 hours of footage, enough to invade Normandy twice. Entire subplots were removed. Alternate endings scrapped. Only 5% survived. Somewhere in studio archives lies a forgotten version of D-Day the world never saw, a cinematic ghost invasion. Fact 9. Black and white was a creative weapon. Color films dominated 1962, but black and white was chosen on purpose. It matched wartime newsreels, unified footage from 3 countries, and made explosions feel harsher and more real. Critics later called it the last great black and white epic, and filmmakers still study its contrast today. Fact 10. It created the blueprint for every D-Day film. Before Saving Private Ryan, before Dunkirk, there was The Longest Day. Steven Spielberg studied it shot by shot. Multiple perspectives, chaotic cross-cutting, commanders versus soldiers all started here. The film didn't just show D-Day. It taught Hollywood how to remember it. The Longest Day isn't just a war movie. It's a monument made of film stock, memory, and real sacrifice. If you love discovering the madness behind cinematic legends, subscribe to Movixa, because history always has another story hiding behind the smoke.